Start becoming the best version of yourself. You currently have everything you need to live your best life, spending $0. You don't have to listen to me, and you can feel free to click off this video because this truth does hurt. You want to improve your life for the better in multiple areas of your life, whether that's your health, your fitness, your well-being, your spirituality, your sex life, your relationships with your friends, your mother, your father, your children. We want to become better because that is the life experience. We chase this happiness, and sometimes that pursuit of that happiness is the actual turmoil in our life. So I want to share with you this 30-day challenge to jumpstart your life so that you can start getting a grasp on what you actually want and what will actually fulfill you deep inside. Find that true inner self and start becoming the best version of yourself. All right, so how do we do this? Well, first, this is taking into assumption you have some foundational habits in place already. Not touching your phone at least an hour before bed and after you wake up. Drinking water all day. A gallon is always the target. We're limiting our social media to no more than 30 minutes a day. Don't waste time on social media. Set a limit. Every phone has it, 30 minutes. Don't go over that 30 minutes. And of course, make sure you're getting enough sleep. And the bonus habit cheat code, if you can work this in, more power to you. Cold exposure has been life-changing. I'll just leave it at that. What up, boys? You have to wake up early. Get up before the sun, preferably long before it even thinks about coming up. The mornings are where you win the day. We need to fill our minds, whether that's reading daily, affirmations, learning something new, watching videos on a skill that you want to learn. We need to make sure we're filling our mind first thing in the morning. Congratulations, you have already outperformed probably 90% of Americans on this planet by waking up early and filling your mind with something useful and knowledgeable to start your day. You still haven't touched that phone, and I dare you to go as long as you can each and every day before you do touch your phone. The third non-negotiable for the day is emptying the mind. Emptying the mind has such a huge benefit on your mental well-being almost instantly. The second you finish emptying your mind, whether that's through journaling, meditation, I really enjoy breathing exercises, just closing your eyes and clearing your head by any means possible for just 10 minutes, I promise you, afterwards, you will feel like a different person. And when you start doing this multiple days in a row, well, that's when you start to unlock superpowers. Being happy is a practice. It is not an achievement. That is why we must use our minds every day. After we have filled them and emptied them, it is our duty to use our mind. Do something creative. Work on a project. Do something that maybe that is the deep work that you need to get done for that day. And maybe it is just some extracurricular activity, something you've been wanting to start, a blog you've been wanting to start, or a new YouTube channel, writing a book, or renovating your house, or you have a project you want to do with your children. Whatever that is, use the mind. Resist the urge to plop on the couch and watch another show or series or Netflix or football or sports. Whatever it is, resist the urge. You need to start acting like the person you want to become. The actions you take today will eventually become the person you are tomorrow. I know that sounds corny. I know it's cheesy, but it's the fucking truth. Go outside. Go outside. Do something fun. Be creative. Do a childlike activity. Ride a skateboard. Go for a walk. Hell, go color in a coloring book under a tree. Just get outside. Whenever I'm feeling down, this is how I've always been able to jumpstart my life back into its most fulfilling moments. By waking up before the sun every morning, filling the mind, emptying the mind, and then using the mind. Make sure you go outside. You have to get outside, get some of that natural sunlight. It is the best thing for you. And if you live near the ocean, I know that's not feasible for everybody, but please, just get in the water. Go to your local YMCA and float around in the pool. Just get in the water. It is just so beneficial. But listen here. You can't have a great day if you don't plan the night before. The evening routine has become my number one used tool to make sure I am getting shit done the next day. Without the evening routine, everything just always feels off for me. I can't fall asleep right away. I lay there thinking, "Oh, what do I have to do tomorrow?" The evening routine is where you plan out tomorrow. That way, when you wake up first thing in the morning, you know exactly what you're doing for the rest of the day, and you don't have to make any decisions. Because we waste time in making decisions. So that time should be used the night before to make our decisions so that we can't flip-flop, flapjack, go back and forth on what we've already said we're going to do. And that is how you will jumpstart your life into the next best 30 days you've ever had. So let's recap here. We're getting up before the sun every single day. No excuses. Get up before the sun. It's winter now, so the sun doesn't even come up early. If you can't wake up before 7 a.m., what are you even doing with your life? Then we're going to fill the mind. We have to fill the mind with useful, intelligent, thoughtful, just cram some more adjectives in there. We have to fill the mind with something good. Leave your phone in the other room. Don't fucking touch the phone. All right? Then we're going to empty the mind. How you do this is completely up to you. I personally really like breathing exercises. The cold plunge has been phenomenal. I will journal. Journal has been great. There's a thing called pages. You just write on the page whatever comes to mind. And if nothing comes to mind, just start listing colors or the names of cars or whatever you can just mindlessly start writing down. Believe me or don't believe me. I don't know. Just try it. What are we doing after we're emptying the mind? We're gonna motherfucking use the mind. And after we use the mind, you have to get outside and take a break. Go outside. I'm not gonna put any more focus on it, but just go outside. All right? Go outside. And then before you check out for the day, you have to plan your next day ahead of time. Because if you wake up in the morning without a plan, you're already behind the eight ball. You're too late. You might as well just sit on the couch all day and watch Netflix. No, I'm kidding. But listen, all of these things really start to add up very quickly. It feels like work in the first couple days. Your spouse, your partner, your friends, they're going to ask what you're up to, why you're waking up early, why you're scribbling in a notebook. Don't worry about any of that. Do the inner work. And it will all be worth it because you will start to feel this inner happiness that you've never felt before. And once you've gotten a piece of it, believe me, you will sacrifice everything else except for this routine, this daily routine, this filling of the mind, this emptying of the mind, and the using of the mind. Once you start working that into your daily life without even having to think about it, your life will change for the better. And I'm so excited for you to experience what that's like. Thank you so much for watching, and cheers to the new YouTube channel.